Let's see you fall. Look at him, he's got the disease. Oh shit, this is awesome. Dude, that is crazy. What is going on, guys? Riot here playing Subnautica, checking out this sexy ass Lost River biome as it just slowly loads all around me. You know, as I've been getting my Ark survival series bumping a lot more, it's really been making me miss my Subnautica survival series. There's nothing quite like living at your base, a base that you built yourself through like the scraps you find across this barren wasteland planet. This is quite the opposite of a barren wasteland. I should have chosen my words more correctly. Or correctly at all, but yeah, it's just kind of bumming me out right now that I'm in here doing an update video, not like actually swimming out of my own base. The only problem is it's so hard to put like hours a day into multiple survival series. Hours here, hours there, hours into this, then like 6 hours on top of editing. I know a lot of people do it, but then I also cover a lot more wider range of videos, but I do gotta find the middle ground because there's definitely some middle ground in there, and I must find it. So today we're checking out, there's a few new skeletons in Subnautica that need to be examined, and I'm just kind of generally checked out because the shit is crazy. Not to mention now there's like the actual disease. You can infect yourself. It's like you can voluntarily inject yourself with thine disease. It's pretty crazy to watch it like just take over your body, as well as a few things. But right now, as the music kicks up, this fucking awesome ass Resident Evil music popping off. I've always loved how there's a thin line between Subnautica music and Resident Evil music. Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, I actually have no idea what the hell. I just knew if I just swam around this biome, eventually I'd come across what I'm looking for, and that's exactly what happened. Dude, there's so much crazy shit on the way. I can't wait for more Leviathans to be introduced. Like this, the Dead Sea Dragon Leviathan. This is crazy. I've embraced complete ignorance as far as information around this guy, like what need be the issue behind his death. It all lies within scanning his body, but dude, this is just crazy right here. Holy skeletons, look at the impact his like paw left, or this flipper, his fin, whatever the shit that may be scientifically described as. Look at the imprint it left on the land around it. That's crazy. Where's your backsides, buddy? Is this like where your spine would connect? It's so beautiful to see these things from the inside now, finally, like in a voluntary fashion. Not so much getting eaten by the son of a bitch, but now just kind of like, you know, a victorious swim around. I'd piss in your body if the animation was enabled. I don't understand why Ark has to be the only game with pooping effects. Also, we should be able to shit. Actually, we're wearing a wetsuit, aren't we? I guess we'll just leave the shitting to Ark. Alright, what's going on, buddy? Let's examine these bones. God damn, just real quick shout out to the scanner. What a powerful little beast. Scan that thing instantly. This semi-intact skeletal structure features a 99% overlap with that of the sea dragon leviathan, suggesting it's either the same species or a close cousin. Close cousins, what are we in the south? No offense, my dad's from the south. Calm down, everybody. Number 1, head trauma. There's clear evidence of physical trauma to the head. The damage is so severe that it must have been received shortly before death, somewhere nearby, likely caused by a high-speed collision with a solid object. Did the dumb bitch run into a wall? The skeleton has been well preserved, but calcium decay suggests an approximate time of death around 1,000 years ago. Bone growth suggests the creature itself was in egg-laying stage of its life cycle. That's fucked up right there. So it was an egg-laying stage? It was... Hang on. I'm no scientician. But was this thing giving birth when someone slammed its head into a wall? Because that is the most metal shit I've read all day. Actually, that's not even metal. That's just evil. That's metal. That's not metal in the slightest. I know metal. That's just messed up, man. Banging a guy's head into the wall while his girlfriend gives birth while Slayer's playing. That shit's metal. But this is just... I don't understand. It's probably not what happened. But to somebody who watches as many movies as I do, that's what I'm imagining. This is batshit crazy. This is when I would love the Subnautica experts to flood my comment section with answers to this, because I'm confused. Okay, so it existed a 1,000 years ago. It's powerful enough to just bash this guy's... They couldn't have been just... Did they straight up bash its head to the wall and then eat the backside of it? Because that's even more brutal. Because the bottom half of this fucker's missing. Like, just straight up gone, sucker. So, what does that mean? There's another half skeleton around here somewhere? Because I assume he didn't just eat the bones. I mean... Unless the creature was just that big and had that beast of a stomach to digest. But how could you digest the inside of a sea dragon leviathan? Aren't they like legit? Like, I'm gonna get one in here right now because I'm forgetting the words. What's going on, sea dragon? What's going on, buddy? Oh, come on, scan it. Scan it. Scan the bastard. I just want to see what it says really quick when you scan it, because it like basically describes the molten core of the creature. Which just sounds crazy for something to be able to consume this. Like, I can barely handle fucking spicy Mexican food, and this thing's eating the molten core of a sea dragon. Get your butt over here, man. Get over there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what is it about this thing? It's dead tissue, note forearms, tentacles, note prey, note maybe it is dead tissue. Tissue analysis reveals the specimen consists of 1/3 inanimate materials focused around the chest area. Consumption and retention of materials substances may explain the life form's ability to withstand extreme temperatures. See, it appears to have evolved to consume molten materials and expels these materials in form of self-defense. It has a molten chest core, which allows it to shoot fireballs. How the shit? See, look, they just ate. Oh my god, that's brutal. The body cuts off right at the end of the torso, saying like on the floor. I mean, the skeleton, which means that I think whatever ate our creature here, because that's pretty much where the skeleton ends. I assume the rest of the tentacles are just meat. Correct? Tentacles. 7 tentacles provide unparalleled speed. The scanned specimen measures 112 meters long. I wonder if they're all the same size as well, too. But, yes, so that's crazy, because there's no skeletons in the tentacles. That's straight calamari right there, buddy. That's eating squid right there. Squid or octopus? Which one's calamari? Can't remember. I eat the shit all the time, but I can't remember. It always comes fried. Either way, that's so cool how they did that. So it basically just left it pretty much, I assume it sucked the meat out of it. Did it even bother eating the rest of it, or did this just rot away over the hundreds of years? So then it's literally just, they killed it. Whatever killed the sea dragon, killed it to eat its tentacles. That's so damn awesome. Tentacles would be the most delicious part of this creature. Tentacles taste fucking delicious when you eat them with like a bunch of wasabi and soy sauce. Or just on your own if you're into that kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know what you eat. But dude, that is beautiful the way they orchestrated that. It's so perfectly done. I'm a big fan of that right there, man. That's awesome. That would be where you'd eat it. That makes so much sense. I love when things make sense. Well, for that matter, what kind of bones be you be, huh, buddy? Skeletal remains of said ancestors of creatures? Oh, come on, you can't just not let me scan these bones after those bones. I suppose there's not nearly enough evidence to, like, decide what kind of creature it is, but maybe through calcium, blah, 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 you could tell me how old the bone is, and from there we'd be able to decide which creature could have left it. Now, these bones these actually look like the bones, that one does at least. That's just a tooth. Okay, the tooth should be enough of a giveaway as to what the creature is actually. There's only so many things with this big of teeth. Would that be it could be a few things, and I don't want to make a judgment call, because if it's wrong, I'm going to get dislikes. But I think there's only like 2 creatures it could be. Actually, no, because they're bringing in a few other kinds of leviathans, so there's a few kinds of creatures it could be. I'm not saying anything that I'm not 100% positive is true, because spreading fake news is the #1 shit on these days, and I don't want to be a part of it. But there's something fishy going on here. Get it? Because they're fish. Oh, door open! Oh my god, this thing still freaks me out. You disgusting bastard. You sick, awesome creature. Alright. It appears everything's just been designed with tentacles at the bottom. It really is the best way to get through. Wonder what broke through there, man. That's freaky as hell, because there's really no entrance way through to here. Clearly whatever, except for like, but it's whatever it was, clearly made a bit of a ruckus. Slam, slam! Slam, slam, break. Could totally see it happening. I've seen every Jurassic Park. It's pretty much what happens in all of them. Alright, what's going on, fishy poops? The skeletal remains of a vast predator discovered inside an artificial habitat at the Alien Research Facility. The environment constructed to house the specimen suggests it was kept alive in containment for research purposes for months or even years. Organic matter indicates the habitat once supported extensive plant life, though it has since decayed. Cause of death. Time of death coincides with the facility's abandonment. There is little physical damage to the skeleton, suggesting death from malnourishment or outside interference. Oh! Did it get the disease, or did everyone just die and forget to feed it? Like many zoos in Iraq right now. Biology. While it shares some skeptical traits with the biter, this fossilized specimen is significantly larger. No shit! And features unusual forearms more common with the sea dragon. It matches no living species encountered so far, indicating it has either faced extinction in the past 1,000 years or evolved beyond recognition. It does look like a biter with arms. That's freaky shit right there. I feel like this planet we're exploring, this Subnautica planet, would be so much cooler 10,000 years ago. Pretty much how, or no, I don't know. Actually, yeah, 10,000 years. A lot of this stuff seemed to happen like in the past few thousand years. Perhaps like 30 million years ago, though, is when things were really popping off around here. Or one skeleton I can't believe I've never, but this is the colossal leviathan, right? Or the titan leviathan? I can't remember exactly. But it's something. It's one of those two. Damn, how can we not scan this thing? Of all skeletons to scan, this one should be scannable. It's got devil horns, for God's sakes. Anything with devil horns should be immediately scannable. You should just scan yourself for devil horns all the time. If any of you guys are possessed, hit me up on Twitter. I'm pretty sure if you teach me some way to consume a certain creature's blood, I also get those dark powers. Not sure how we started talking about this, just been meaning to say it. Alright, last but not least, we shall give ourselves the herpes voluntarily. Infection reveal. Nope. Oh, this is a creepy place to do it because you can't even see it properly. I've never seen it like this before. I've seen it inside where it looks different. But it looks creepy as shit out here, actually. It looks so much different outside, like in this lighting. That's disgusting. And now you can see we have the hand herpes. I'm still gonna tell girls I don't have anything, though. I just heard a very creepy noise. Can we re-give ourselves... Oh, damn, that's not what I meant to click. I re-clicked the back thing. I meant to see if we could re-give ourselves the herpes. I know herpes, I'm just calling it herpes. I know it's not called herpes. It just sounds so much easier. Herpes rolls right off the tongue. Actually, no, once herpes is on your tongue, it stays there for life. But I wonder if you could still re-give it to yourself. Can you? You can. Look, it reappears each time. Jesus Christ, that's horrific right there. That's straight. Unless you just touched an infinity stone, that shit is not supposed to happen to your hands. And even then, it's still you have a matter of seconds before you're dead. Yeah, try and touch a girl with those paws. See what happens. Dude, this is crazy. Look at it glowing as well. I mean, on the downside, it probably doesn't give you any superpowers, but at first look, it looks like it'll give you superpowers. Like, that shit is straight up, it's pulsing. There is an energy pulse inside your body. What the hell's going on there? If you could somehow figure out how to, like, manipulate this disease, I feel like you're, like, you're right there to superpowers, man. You're so close. If I look, I could watch him get infected. Oh my god, look at him realizing he's infected. The poor bastard's losing his shits. Oh my god, that's awesome right there. I love that view. I'm gonna view that even better. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of there. Let's see you follow. Look at him, he's got the disease. Oh shit, this is awesome. Dude, that is crazy. I'm a big fan of this right now. I don't know why I am. I don't know what's going on here, but this is damn cool. I'll watch it one more time. Just for the encore. Look at his hands. He's like, fuck me, I've got hand herpes. Oh my lord. That is nuts. That is as crazy as it gets right there. Alright, let's get out of free cam. Time to inspect said herpes on our body and see what the hell's going on here. What's going on, herpes? Where did the herpes come from? Oh, no remaining signs of bacterial infection. My left testicle, that's malarkey right there. No remaining signs of infection? Are you serious? I've never had more signs of infection in my entire life. And I'm very proud of that. Dude, this is beautiful. I love Subnautica. Subnautica is so funny. It can literally just push out these tiny little baby updates. And it's like any other game, you'd be like, so the shit what? It's not even like a patch. It's not even new creatures, new anything. It's just like they changed one small thing. But since Subnautica's painted such a beautiful story for us that's slowly unraveling, every little bit of info is just the shit. Like this thing, this was mind-blowing the other day. I was on my way to the airport and had to just freaking withhold my taxi to record this real quick. That's saying something. But this man, scanning skeletons, figuring out their past like existence, and then injecting ourselves with hand herpes, that's a special kind of fun that you don't get in other games. And that's why I freaking love Subnautica. So yeah, if you guys had a good time watching, make sure to smack that like button, subscribe for more, and I shall see you next time. Peace!